Hi guys, what's up beautiful people? It's me, your girl Gillian, once again, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, and please tell a friend to come and subscribe, to come and comment, to come and like, and please click on that notification button. Thank you for showing me some love. Thank you very much guys. So guys, today we'll be talking about how God came through for me through strangers, like how I found favor through strangers, and how God kept me from being homeless. And remember, in my Aupair experience, I was told to leave the house and to maybe go to a hotel, but I didn't have that money for a hotel, and they really needed me to get out of the house. How God helped me and brought to me someone that I didn't know, but like that person gave me a place to stay. Like I was going to be homeless, but I just want to show you how God kept on helping me throughout all the struggle. Like all my I kept on struggling, but I just want to show you how God kept me going and how God is so faithful. So guys, I think if you're new on this channel, I request you to go and watch my Aupair experience so that you can click to this story that I'm going to talk about. So guys, as you know, I was told to leave my first host family, and I didn't have where to go and where to stay, but there is this person who connected me to a friend. And okay, let me tell you how it came. I was in this host family, and we had a party at the house. There was a party, and they invited guests to come in, and then there is this one African guy. He was, no, he was not a guest, but he was the entertainer. He was going to entertain the guests, and I was outside in the play area, in the compound outside playing with the kids. And there is this, there's the way how I think as, I don't know, as like how as foreigners click, and when you see someone of your color, there is this thing like you just want to know which country he comes from, like which country in Africa like he comes from. Maybe he can help just to make you feel at home. So I noticed this African guy, and I didn't know if he knew English, because like there's some Africans who don't speak English. They speak French, they speak French, and I've forgotten the other languages, but yeah, not every African speak English. So I was still there. I was asking myself, should I go and talk to him or not? And remember, I was with the kids. I didn't want to go and leave the kids there and go and talk to this guy, but because it would bring me problems. I was working. It was working time, so I couldn't go there. So but this guy, I think he also noticed that I was looking at him like I just wanted, because guys, I was bored. I was in that village, and I was a bit in a rural area, so I really didn't have company. So maybe I thought maybe he stays around and maybe we could click and be meeting on my off days. But I think he also noticed that I wanted to talk to him, so he came and started speaking German, but I was not good at it. I just told him, hey man, I'm still new here, so I'm still learning the language. I don't know the language. Maybe we can, if you don't mind, we can speak English. So he told me, right now I'm going to do what? Right now I'm going to entertain, like it is my time to go on stage. So I think just give me your number. God, he said, just give me your number and then we shall talk and see. So yeah, I gave him my number, and actually after the event, we didn't meet, we didn't see each other because I was busy with the kids and I had to do my work schedule. I had a lot to do. I think he left. So I inboxed him after work, hi, what's up? He left without saying hi. He was like, yeah, it was so quick. So Yeah, that day ended. So guys, it was exactly like 3 days, like 3 days after like meeting this guy. It's when I was told, like it's when I decided to change family, and then they told me to get out of the house, man. So I didn't know what to do because I was still thinking, and I just remembered that, hey, there is this man that, like, there is this guy that I met. Maybe he can be of help. I called him. I told him, hi, what's up? Are you there? Like, no, I texted him. So he was not replying. I called him. He was not picking. So later in the evening, he called me back and told me, sorry, I was performing, and sorry, I couldn't talk to you immediately, but yeah, here I am. What's up? What's going on? I told him I've been kicked out of the house. I have a place. I don't have where to stay. Please, can you help me and at least give me where I can just stay for only 1 week? He told me, oh man, no. Unfortunately, I'm not around. I went to France and I'm performing. So and then he suggested that maybe I can connect you to a friend, and that friend, he's good. He can maybe give you a place to stay. Do you see the patterns, guys? I don't know what that is, but to me myself, God knew that maybe this is the time that you need someone who can help you. I don't know how to really think about this thing, but who does that? Like immediately after meeting this person, we didn't even talk for a very long time. Like it was just exchanging numbers, but there is this stranger helping a stranger. Guys, do you know what that means? And actually it is not this person that I met that helped me, but it is his friend, like someone that I didn't know, a random person to just accept, like, come, it's okay, come and stay with me. Do you know what that means? To me, I just say that this is God. Like this is God who came through. Like the God that, like the Lord that brought me from my country to this country. He knew that maybe I would pass through this thing, and he's like, no, baby girl, I got you. Like it may not be me coming in directly to you, but I'll give you like these people who come in and who will help you. I just don't know what it is, but like there is this thing that it keeps on coming back to me. I was like, how God planned this thing. Like, okay, you're going to meet this guy and you're going to have issues, and then this person is going to talk to his friend, and the friend is going to give you where to stay. That was God, guys. I don't know how to explain this to you, but yes, this, when I start connecting the patterns, this was God coming in through for me. So another thing that I say that, yeah, guys, this is also good. Another incident, it's when remember I changed families, and I had registered, like when you come to Germany, I think in your country they just give you a visa for 3 months, and then when you come after the 3 months, you have to extend your stay. So I had done that, like it was just a week before me leaving. I had done all that, but I had not yet picked up my visa, my permit. So I left. I had issues. I left this family without picking up my visa. So I went to this new family. But remember, I needed my what I had registered from Bremen, and I really needed my permit, because to access the bank, I have to show, like to go to the bank, I have to show that this is my visa, because I wanted to open up new accounts. I wanted to start afresh. So this was the time for me to maybe move on. But I couldn't access, they couldn't work on me in a bank without my permit, my visa. So I planned on going it was not over the weekend, it was a Friday, and Fridays the Ausland and Behold, they close a bit early. So, and I was I think I left, it was a 3 hours journey from Dortmund to Bremen in the north. So I had to get a flexi bus. I went because I paid a return journey, because I was Remember, I'm supposed to be off on Saturday half day and then Sunday whole day. So I requested that maybe I can take my off day on a Friday so that I can maybe come back and then work. So I went. Offices close at noon at 12 o'clock. So the bus, I used the train when I was going. I used the train. So coming back, I paid. I was supposed to use Flexi bus. So I came. Trains they delay, and then there is repairing. They repair the train. So. And I was going a bit far in the village. I don't know why. I don't know. Actually, it was my first time to experience that. Sorry. They put after reaching in Bremen, in the town. So I was going to some village where I registered from, and they had to put us in a bus. I don't know how these things work, but it was my first time to express that. So to experience that. Why do I keep on saying express? It was my first time to experience that. So they had to put us in the bus so that we go and meet at another train station, and the bus was passing through the route, like it was just the country. It was just a countryside thing. So guys, I was looking at the time. I was really delaying because it was I don't know, I don't even still remember that place, the name of that place, but it's where we stopped, and then they told us, get out of the bus, we're waiting for the train now. It was 11 o'clock, guys. Remember, the offices close at 12, and I tried to check on the train, like I tried to check if I can get a new train. It was a 1 hour drive. So they told me it is not possible, you have to also wait with us even if you order for another train. This is the train that is going to find us. Oh, I started becoming confused again. My host mom had told her that I'm coming back, and her, like the new one, her, for her, she wants you to be direct. She wants you to do the things the way she wanted. So I was really scared and I was nervous, and I was asking myself, what am I going to tell this woman? And she does, actually, I don't know why she didn't trust me, but she couldn't trust me. So I was trying to see how I can do it quickly. And I tried to order for Uber, but the network, guys, we were in a countryside. I don't know which part of Germany we were in. I don't know, because up now I don't still remember. But I kept on looking for means of like going. So as I was standing, it was a small city, but in a village, like a small city. As I was trying to see what to do, time was against me. So this guy was also in the bus, so he was also waiting. I talked to him. I asked him, do you have internet? He told me, no, we are in the countryside, you can't access internet. I wanted to order for Uber. I rushed and go and pick up my visa. He told me, no, it is not going to be possible. I kept on rushing. I don't know how, my eyes started becoming teary because I was thinking about the money that I've spent, transport, the money that I've put in, like how I'm going to go back, like after this struggle, I'm going back home without my car, without my visa, and I don't know how I would even explain to my host mom, because so I was trying to figure out things. I saw some lady, that woman, whenever I pray, I just ask God that please, wherever that woman is, please bless her for me, because that woman helped me a lot. So I saw this woman, she was also going into her car. I think she stayed around. So I asked her, do you know English? She was like, yeah, I do know English. So I told her, I'm going to the Ausland and Behold. So I'm trying to look for Uber or any means that will take me. Can you please help me, because you know this area? She looked at her watch, and we are just remaining with 30 minutes, guys. And remember that in the train, it was a 1 hour drive. I was remaining with 30 minutes. I was crazy. I think she looked at me and she said, look at this girl. So I told her, please just help me. If you can't help me, and maybe show me where I can get the Uber. Do you have things? She told me no. She was like, but let's go. And I don't know, she was also on time, guys. She didn't have time, but she helped me. So she told me, let's do what? Let's go to, I saw some, like, I've ever seen some post somewhere, maybe those people can help you. We reached there, it was closed. She told me, then I don't know how I'm going to help you. So she kept on looking at me because I was all teary, like my eyes, like, I was all teary, guys, because I was thinking about my money. I was thinking about the situation back at home, how I'm going to explain to my host mom. She would think that maybe I had gone to do other things. So I was thinking about all that. So after that, she just looked at me and she told me, maybe I can drive you. She asked me, like, maybe we are taking the same direction, but I can drop you somewhere and then you figure out things on your own. I just told her, thank you very much. Yes, I'll do that. She drove. She kept on asking me, hi, how are you? I was like, I'm okay. How long have you been here? I just told her it is just like April, May, June. Yeah, June, July, August. It was just 5 months. I just told her, I'm still new, just 5 months. She was like, it's okay, I'm also new. I also came here like you. I was all just there. So I asked her, where are you going? She was like, I'm in a church choir. I was like, oh my God, see? She was like, I'm in a church choir, so I'm going to perform in our church. I was like, oh man, tell me who this is. Isn't this God, guys? I don't know, isn't this God helping me, coming in for me, guys? So she was like, yeah. We kept on talking, but I was nervous. I was looking at time because we were remaining with only 10 minutes. I was just nervous. I didn't concentrate a lot, but so we reached somewhere. She stopped. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'll make it. She just told me, just go inside and get your permit. Guys, I was like, no, you're lying. She was like, yeah. I didn't notice. She drove me up to the Auslander beheaded, guys. You know what? I just came out of the car. I knelt down. I told her, thank you very much. You don't know what you've done for me. This means a lot to me. She was like, please don't kneel. Just rush. Go and pick your what? Go and pick your card. Guys, I was like, okay, I have to go, but it's unfortunate that I didn't get her number. So I just rushed and they were remaining with only 10 minutes to what? To close. I just reached there. I explained to them. They gave me the card. I just came out and I just started thinking, I came out from the bus. This was God. I don't know, these were just God's footprints. Like, this was God guiding me, telling me, Gillian, go out, talk to this person and ask if they have internet. From internet, I was just trying to look around and then, I don't know, but just something came in and just told me, go and talk to that lady. Do you know what that means? Like, just go and talk to that lady. Little did I know that she was just going to be my savior. She was going to help me. This was God working through random people, the people that I even didn't know, like the people I have just met on spot, and then these are the people that are willing to help me, guys. So guys, I was going back after picking my visa, and I even got lost. I used a wrong train, so I had to wait for them to bring me back to that specific point that I'm supposed to get my other train. So I used the train, and I was supposed to go back to Dortmund in the evening at 6. It's because I didn't want to. I had booked for the bus, like the journey that was a bit cheaper. So it was, I got my card at 12. So I left the countryside. I left, so I was going to the city in Bremen. So I had to wait. I reached in Bremen at 2 o'clock. 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 4 hours of waiting, and I didn't know anyone because I knew people, yeah, I knew people. Remember the guy who gave me a place to stay was there, but of course I couldn't just bump into him like that. And remember, they work, they're busy, so I had to wait. It was cold, guys. It was cold for me, and I was putting on open shoes. Can you imagine? And it was just drizzling. The weather was good. It just changed, so I had to move like around the city. So I met this African guy again. So he started asking me, where are you coming from? I told him. I started jazzing him. Go, you, God is so faithful. God helped me. So I think he just, I don't know how we call it, but I don't know how to call it, but I think as Africans, there is the way when you look at your fellow African, you just want to interact with him or her, you have to talk. So I just told him I'm looking for closed shoes because it's cold and I'm putting on open shoes. So he took me to a shoe store. I had to get some shoes, and then he told me, "What's up now? What are you going to do?" I was like, "I have to wait because I have to go back to Dortmund. So I'm waiting for my bus to come at 6 o'clock." He told me it's okay. Let's go and have some lunch. We went and ate. So he gave me company, and we went. There is some place that we went to. It was full of Africans, and they were playing, the Afro beats. Oh God, I just felt at home. I was like, yeah, I'm home. So my time it was raining that day. It really rained a lot, but thank God I had bought shoes. I don't know why I even didn't put on those shoes immediately, but I was all moving with my open shoes. God, I lacked self-love. At that point, I didn't think about getting sick or what. So it started raining. At 5:30, I went to the Flix bus station. So I waited. It was raining, and it is just an open thing. It is really open, and there is no. I think it is just. You just have a point where you stand, but it is not all enclosed. It is open, but there's some little shade. So I waited. It was drizzling, and I waited for my bus. Guys, my bus didn't show up. I really don't know what happened because I kept on looking. Time was moving so fast, and my bus had not yet come. It was raining. It is late. Remember, I have to go back to Dortmund because I don't want any trouble. This lady, she couldn't even call me asking me how far with the what, how far with your card, did you receive it, did you get it? No, they didn't call me, and I was okay with it because I knew. So I was there waiting stranded. I started asking around, what's up? My bus was supposed to come at this time, but I'm not seeing it. They were like, maybe you should try and call. I started calling the Flixi bus, but they didn't tell me anything. So I was really scared, and I was broke. Yeah, at that point I was broke because I had paid for my visa, and I didn't have money, guys, to maybe order for another, because I wanted to, maybe if I claim for my ticket like that I had paid, maybe they'll give me back, or they'll tell me it's okay, you can use another bus. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I was just out there waiting, nothing. It clocked 8 while I was still waiting. I didn't know, because I didn't know what to do. It was my first time to experience that. So I just called this lady. I told her my bus has really delayed. My host mom, I told her that my bus it has not showed up, so I'm still waiting. I'm at the office. I'm trying to call these people to tell me what to do, but they're not picking. She was like, okay, I'll be waiting. And I didn't have battery, guys. My battery was low, and it was coming to 9 p.m. and when my bus had not yet showed up, and I had not yet called me back to tell me, okay, you have to do this and this. So I started thinking, where am I going to sleep now? What's going on? Where am I going to sleep? What am I going to do? So I called the guy who gave me where to stay, like a place to stay the first time. He told me it's unfortunate that I'm not going to help you because I'm at work right now and I'll come a bit late. Guys, it was cold. I was freezing. My feet were freezing. I don't know why I don't know why I even didn't put on the new shoes that I had bought. Oh God. So then he had a beautiful wife, and I called her and I told her, I'm here at the bus station. My bus didn't show up, and I'm trying to reach these people. I'm trying to call them and ask them what I'm supposed to do. They're not like picking me. So I have, and remember that I think the buses were stopping. What time did these buses stop coming? Like, the other option that I had was to wait for the following morning so that I can start. I think they had a time whereby the buses stop moving, so they don't move in the buses don't operate in the night. So the only option that I had was the reason as to why I didn't order was I was hoping that these people will pick me up and tell me what to do, like after calling them. And I was also hoping that maybe if the worst comes to the worst, that the bus has not showed up or they have not called me, I'll try and order, like, so. But it was too late for me to do what? It was too late for me to order. So I had to wait. I had to the only option that I had was just to call, to just get a place to stay. I was freezing. It was so cold. It was really cold, and it was raining on me. I was all wet that day. So I called her, and then she told me, we are sick. Me and my son, we are sick. So I really don't know if you can come, because we don't want you to get sick. I didn't know what to do now, so I thought about calling this guy. He was also a stranger. I thought about calling this guy, the guy who took me to a shoe store to go and sleep at his place. But I was like, how many times will I keep on sleeping at these random people's places? So I just kept quiet. But she told me, if you're okay with it, like after like 2 minutes, she told me, if you're okay with it, I can come and pick you up. You just come in and sleep with us. And it was really late, it was raining, it was cold, they were sick, but they came with his lovely son. They came and picked me up. Guys, I was freezing. I was really cold. Guys, to know that I was cold, I was failing to walk because because it was too cold and my feet were hurting, they were aching. So I was all moving like I just told her, thank you. They had to lay for me the bed. I had to cover myself. I think my knees were paining because of the cold. So I slept. I think it took me, like, my phone had blacked out. I didn't call my host mom to tell her everything because I was cold. Guys, I was cold. So gave me a place to stay. It took me like 1 hour to be warm again. So I dozed off. Early in the morning, I wanted to go to the office. I went to the office, not I wanted to go, but I went to the office because I wanted to claim my money. I didn't do anything. So it was just like this. They're like brokers, I think. So I reached there, I explained to them. They were like, no, we can't help you. If you did it online, you have to contact. I called nothing. I was like, no, what I have to do is I have to just order for a new one. So, but I just want to show you how God kept on helping me, how he brought for me these people, like literally, actually all my life, like all my Aupair life, I've been having like favors. I've been having like these random people blessing me, doing me good, and it always comes back to me. And I keep on telling myself that, Gillian, if you can, please try and be good, try and help, because you are that person, like you know what it means by trying to need help, like trying to, you know how it feels like when you're in need and then this person comes in for you. Do you know what that means? So I really hope that maybe I can do the same. That's why if someone is this side and that person comes to my inbox and tells me I'm facing this and this challenge, if I can, yeah, I have to, because the way people kept on coming in for me, like even the people that I was not related to, the people that I didn't know, the people that are just so good. This is just God coming in. So I just want to tell everyone, like I just want to encourage everyone out there who is really struggling, who is really wanting, like someone, like you really need help, just ask. You're not alone. You just have to ask. Just talk to someone. Ask. Because I think this experience, like my experience was really tough, and I think I was a bit depressed, but I needed to talk to someone. I just believe in this thing of talking and helping. There are people who will listen to you. Just know that you are not alone. You are never alone. Even someone who is not related to you, someone you've just met, someone like you've never seen, that person is really there to help. And most importantly, don't forget God. This I'm telling you guys, don't forget God. Try and have that connection. Try and seek God in everything that you do. Because for me, I tried to manage, because I prayed a lot. Like I kept on asking God, please just help me. Literally, I was just a Joseph in a foreign land. I just had favor. God was with me, and God is always with me. Don't forget. All his promises are yes and amen. Please, if you're out there, if you can, please try and help, because people need help. And if you have like time, and if you're struggling, if you're passing through a lot, at least you can try and talk to someone. Try and do something. Talk to God. Read the Bible. It has a lot of things. And listen to God. So guys, I just wanted us to talk about God and the favor, like showing you my stories and just a little chat. It was just a little chat. Thank you for keeping up with me. You can drop down here, like you can comment and tell me your experience, also how God worked for you, how God helped you. And yes guys, so I have to go. That was just a small talk, just a little chit chat. How are you doing guys? Hope everything is okay with you. Thank you guys. I have to go. Adios. Bye.